Good morning, everybody. This is Tish, just doing what I do, subdivision gardener. Guess what? It is a Sunday morning, and I'm out. It's about 7 o'clock, a little bit after 7. I am doing my morning walkthrough and my morning watering before the sun comes up, before the sun rises above, and give much needed warmth to my garden. So, it was like one of those mornings this morning that I did not want to get up. As a homesteader or a gardener, or those that love doing veggies or flowers, these are things that you have to do in order for your garden to grow. But some mornings you don't feel like it. You don't feel like as a person, you don't feel like as anyway, you want to relax and stay in and just, and those are in the fall and winter months. But now it's spring, and you have to get out and to monitor your garden, check on everything, and make sure they're watered, ready, pick the fruit, everything. So that was one in the morning. So if I look a little tired, yes, I am. I didn't want to do it. But I'm gonna go through the front yard first this morning, and then come back to the garden in the back where the veggies are. So I'm gonna turn you around and let you see what's going on in the front. So now I'm walking around the front, and I see straight off the sunflower has bloomed in my front yard, and I want you to see the big old bumblebee that's on it. I'm not going too far to it. Look at that. He is eating it up, ain't it? It's beautiful. Beautiful. There was a mixed variety of seeds and um, seeds as well as bulbs I put in this garden. So everything I do not know. I see that my morning glory did not morning glory this morning because it died off because not being efficient, efficiently watered, not being drenched in water. We had a rain, but the rain wasn't heavy enough, and I didn't get up that morning and water it till yesterday afternoon. And so the morning glory, some of them died off, but they'll grow back. Some of them was still hanging on, but the zinnias and some of the others, I see my nasturtia, some of them died out, getting some new ones. I don't know all the names of them. I know I have some basil in here. I saw tomato. I don't know how a tomato seed got in there, but it did. But it's a wild garden bed. One beautiful sunflower that has many bulbs on it that are growing, looking beautiful. And he got a strong neck. So I'm not going to even go over there and bother that. Not right now, anyway. I think it's so beautiful. I did have a gardener, or lawn care service came out and did some yard care, but right now it'll be ready for another 2 weeks in a minute because the grass and it rained and looked like it needed to be cut again. My hedges getting that taken care. It looked kind of shabby, but the thing is that I am looking for a certain design, so I need certain areas to be filled in. So I can't cut it all the way off because during this season you cut it off, you're not getting that growth like you need to. So I am waiting for it to grow in, but then trimming the top as well. My front door entrance right here, I still got some stuff to plant over here. I did at a yard sale. One of the yard sale ladies gave me some of these flowers. I don't know what they are yet. So what I did, I put water in this pail and put them in there because she digged them up for me, and I found that last week at a yard sale for $1. So I'm gonna put those in there, and some of my um, Super Bell died out because I didn't put them in there, and it drought from water. I think some of them is coming back, and I'm gonna put it in this pot with this. What's this? Canna, yellow canna. I think the canna lily. I think it is, but it needs a lot of nutrition and stuff because I haven't did anything with it. Because this is the pot it goes in, but I have to work on this part. So everything is looking pretty good around here. I need a little bit of water. Need a deadhead these daisies, and oh, this plant is really doing well. My not echinacea, what's it called? My I forgot what it's called, but I know you can take it out and put it in the bathroom, so I can cut some of those off now. Get that good scent, that menthol flavor. I forgot what it's called, but y'all drop it in a comment. You remember what it was? I can't remember at this moment. So some of my herbs still gonna still gotta cut some of these down, put some new stuff in. Didn't get enough water in here because I thought it would go rain again, so I took the top off. It didn't. So I'm gonna leave it off right now. But that's all what's going on in the front yard. I didn't put any bird seeds in the bird feeders yet. That one glows in the dark. So I have to go get new bird food. But other than that, that's it. So let's take a tour in the back. I love these. I think they're so pretty. Look at that. Oh, the head is so pretty. I might clip a couple of them. I need to clip the ones that's dying out so the new ones can come back. And I can put some in my vase on my table in the back and in the front by the doorway. So right here, this, I did nothing to it but just threw the stuff in. I did a video on that, and look at it now. It is humongous. I did a video of me planting the stuff in the pot, putting the candy lilies in there and the other coleus and stuff, and it just took off. It's doing wonderful. The roses is bouncing back. I had trimmed it back. It still got some mites on it. I'm gonna cut those back out. See right there? All the dying leaves. So I need to cut those off again, cut it back. I hope. Oh, look at that beautiful rose that it formed. I might cut that and put it on my table. I got another one. So the roses are coming back. It's coming back. I cut it all the way off. So it's looking much better now. And I see a lot of heads. So, look, it sounds like the birds fighting back there. Just another planter. I noticed this one is not taking off as well as this one. That one over there, but I don't know why. I don't have, one thing I don't have in there, I don't have mint in this one. And that was wild mint that was already in there. And look, I got a little sunburn. But other than that, it looked well. I did plant, I put some kind of seeds in there, and I see some popping up, I think. I think some mint seed. I can't remember what type of seed. Some kind of herbs. So, but this is the only one that have flowers, blooms on it. Everything. And this is my other rose, and it's growing wonderfully. I gotta cut dead-headed so the rest of them can still grow out. It had stopped for a minute, and then it came back with abundance. So let's take a tour on right over here. This is my Sunday morning, and if you can hear the sound in the background, that is my Bible reading. We are getting in our Bible before our worship session this morning. On Sunday mornings, my guardian and myself, we have worship session. We have get online and do our worship, get ministered to. Yes. So this is my grapevine. I did put some straw in it yesterday, and I put fertilizer yesterday too again. This is the second fertilizer from when I put it in there for the beginning of the summer. Let's see, can I bring it out? There you go. So I think it's 3 of them, and they're doing wonderfully. See, I got a little eating and stuff, but since I did that, it looked like the greenery is looking lovely. And also, this ground cherry is doing awesome too. I hope you can see one of them. Let me see, can I bring it in so you can see them ground cherries? I can't wait to try them. This is my first year, and they got a loaded. These two, out of all the seeds I put down there, I think 2 or 3 plants came up. They got thick stems. I mean thick. And they grew up. Once it hit the top surface, they went wild. It ain't take long to get to this point. And I know it can grow even bigger than that. But I think things grow to the capacity of the container or the space it's in. And these are my 2 blueberries. They're just growing. They're natural growth. Blueberry season is over for this one. And my fig. I noticed that I was losing leaves and it was turning yellow. But I have about 7 figs on this. The thing is, I think I overwatered it. or the rain got too much on it. So I'm gonna leave it be. No more water right now. Let it dry up because I found out that figs do not like wet feet. They're not a wet feet. They don't like wet feet. And over here, this is my peach. No more peaches this year, but it is doing what it's due. And that's the other. But right here is my apple tree. And I don't know if you can see my apples on there. I'm gonna bring it in some so you can see if you can see my apples. See my apples? I got 4. I got 4 apples on my apple tree this year. I'm so excited and they look wonderful. So, but the other apple tree is still not doing anything and haven't did anything. I trimmed it back. And I don't know if it's going to survive. And if not, if it didn't survive, I trimmed it all the way back. And it's still yellow. I mean, not yellow, green inside. So it's still alive. So if it don't do anything, and that's my apples again, if you can see them. If it don't do anything, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull it up and put a new one. So let's take another walk into the garden. Gotta get the water hose as well. And I'm not gonna do any editing on this one. These coleus have struggled in this pot. I think because I don't have any drainage hole in it, so I might have to put a pot in it. But this one is doing better, so I'm gonna have to drain it all the way out and see what happens. This one is doing much better now. I don't know. So we found out that bee don't know where he want to go. Make a horn. All right. It's a little messy in here this morning. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the Bible down just a little bit. I just walked in on where the speaker was at. It's supposed to remove the acid. Okay. So we're in the garden, the herb section, doing good. I need to pull these potatoes out. This is dying back, so I'm gonna cut this off. Japanese coriander, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm getting my freeze dryer, dehydrate them. And this sorrel. I got some basil to cut. This mint is got some dye. I'm gonna cut them dye leaves off. Everything look like it's fine. I don't think I need to water anything this morning. It look good. That need to be trimmed back some more mint. That was mint. All this is mint right here. Yeah. And this is basil. Turn the flower. I need to cut the flower out again so I can bush up some more. And I got some salvia in the back of there. Oh, some sage. That's sage right here too. And sage over there. And that's a bucket of mixed basil right here. Spearmint back there. That tastes good as a drink too. And this is my bush bean area along with my loofahs. They're doing pretty good. Loofahs will grow here until about November when it starts getting real cold. So I'm praying that my loofahs just look like it's dying off the end. So I hope the nutrition that I give it will help strengthen it. Because I haven't seen any big leaves yet. I haven't seen any flowers. It's kind of early for flowers, but never know with loofah. So hopefully it keep growing. This look like got yellowing for our nutrition. These nitrogen part for here. I haven't put any nitrogen other than the other. I need to get some coffee grounds to throw in here. And I've been picking them every day. So I've been getting beans every day. I see another one down here. Let me show you. Sorry for the camera. Beans. Picking beans every day in my garden. Got a time for this one to come out too. Squash bed, not squash, zucchini bed looking much better, but I'm still looking for female flowers to see if I'm gonna get any pollination, but it still got some dying back. I did plant new ones. See my new ones I planted? And we'll see what happens from there. You know, I'm gonna think about putting compost down, like I said before, or just put some more heavy fertilizer down on it and cover it back up and see if that helps this. Tomatoes are looking awesome. I see a branch right here I'm gonna have to fix. We failed. I'm gonna come out here and start stringing it up. I'm gonna get a new type of, probably put another piece of wood across here, and then I'm gonna do some stringing so it can keep going, because this one already made it to the top and this one has too. See, already to the top of that. So I want it to keep growing till the season over. It got a long way, so I can get as much food off of it as I can. I gotta take care of this. This is, it's falling and it's growing and it needs something to hang on to. So I'm gonna have to take care of that this morning. Each one of my tomato plants buckets has basil in it, as you can see, and it helps with, and onion, and it helps with pests and the hornworms. And I haven't had any problem with my tomatoes, even from curling the leaves, except little dark spots. And I pull them all quickly because I do not want any disease to form on them. So yeah, so these are looking lovely. Turning, or that one I could take off, like turning the windowsill. These, oh my goodness, I can't wait to try those. I think I tried one of those, but I'm looking for that watermelon tomato I want to try. See if it tastes real sweet. Because I have some cherry tomatoes that taste real sweet. This right here is a watermelon tomato. I have a lot of tomatoes on my plants, just waiting for them to turn. It's taking a longer time to turn. Yeah, and that's one huge one right there. One of them I did have to throw in the back because it had opened up too bad. That one got a little hole in it, so when I open it, I got to see what's going on with that. And look at that one. Ooh, they look so beautiful. Look how big it is. My hand size. Beautiful. Beautiful. And they still have flowers coming up on some of them. That's one thing I was looking to see, if I got flowers and it's keep growing. I have fruit coming all the way up here, and they are looking lovely, 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 lovely. Loving the fruit. Now my peppers have struggled, so I added some squash and zucchini in here as well. I can do another round of those. And the peppers are doing okay, but they struggled, had leaf falling, and I did fertilize it and I water it, and hey, I got some off, still getting a little bit more, but I think that's going to be it. All I can do. I don't see too many more flowers or fruit, so we'll see. And this is my tamales. I see a couple tamales on here. I never had tamales, so we'll see what happens with those. Up here, supposed to be bird nest gourd. I see a couple of them formed up in here, but I don't know if it's going to form completely. There's a couple of them right up in here, and they got a flower coming. You can see it, okay. So let's walk through this trellis. Over here, this cucumber, I got a lot of these cucumbers right here growing, and some need to be picked. They are called lemon cucumbers. They don't taste like lemon, but they're shaped like a lemon, and the color of them turn like a lemon. And look at my cantaloupe. He done came through the net that I put on there, so I'm gonna have to put him back up there. He must get real heavy. Yeah, so I might just put him down, lower his limb, so he have a place to sit if that string don't work. Have another cantaloupe ready, coming up right here. And I have some little baby ones I've seen on the vine, a lot of baby ones. So we'll see if they form. I did clip some, that one right there. I did clip some that was too close together. That's another thing I found out. When you have your flowers blooming too close together. It doesn't know about the pollination, too much energy trying to go to both of them, that somebody's going to die. So it's good to clip some of, clip the bunch of flowers together, just to have one, like this one, you see have so many flowers together. It's good to clip one of them off. You see one already pollinated, clip the rest off so the energy can flow to that one. Okay, and another thing I found this morning, no need to keep these branch parts on your, once they already had gave you its fruit, you can pull them right on off. So I'll be doing that too today. I never did it. And this, oh my goodness, look at that. Grew so long, he done all the way over here. Might have to put him through the trellis. They're getting so wild. Got some Roma over there. Have another watermelon growing back behind the Roma. I picked one of the watermelon was too early, but it's so sweet still. So I'm gonna leave them alone. And see, this one I died out, didn't get a good pollination on that. So hopefully I get more than just 3 watermelons this year. I'm thinking about planting more seeds. And I got a lot of asparagus beans. See that? See asparagus beans? I done picked some, put them in the refrigerator. I'm gonna stir fry them, see how they turn out. So this morning really not a pick day, because I did pick some yesterday. It's a water day, and they got a lot of asparagus. Look at that. The bees are loving it. Even the wasps up there. They are just getting it in on there. I can smell the tomatoes. I smell tomatoes this morning. And right here is the cucumber. See, I got a couple of them developing. I got another one here. I did plant more. Where he at? I don't know if you can see it right there. And one over there. I might have to pick those because I don't want them too big, because these are not big boys. These are pickling. And they're coming. They're not coming big enough so I can do pickles though. So you gotta see what I can do about that. Yeah. So this zucchini, this is my squash bed, and I did replant. All of these are new squashes, so they're coming out good, looking good so far. I'm praying that it does well. They look real good right now. Yeah. So this is my sweet potato. Look at the beautiful flowers. I love it. I love them. I think I showed you that before. Sweet potatoes. And this one is ornamental peppers. See, like I had a leaf falling on here and they popping back up with peppers on it. Oh, abundance of peppers. So, and that big bush right here is the elderberry. We're gonna have to repot it next year, as well as that loquat over there. I'll show you the loquat. Right there, that loquat. Yes. So, I just wanted to take you on a little walkthrough of my garden on a Sunday morning while we're listening to our word and while I'm watering. So guess what? That ends my walkthrough. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's walkthrough in my peaceful place with Miss Nesbitt. Just doing what I do, subdivision gardener. Be blessed.